Today we are trying our hands at a video of what they call a vlog, but I'm going to call it a video log because I think vlog is a stupid word. Anyway, it is 11:15 and I woke up at 8 AM and I've basically done nothing. That's not true. I did my morning pages and I've watched quite a bit of YouTube. I did some job hunting and that's about it. I'm going to make some muesli now because I'm hungry and there's no muesli left. See? Empty jar. So I will show you my process of making muesli. Oats and more oats. We put the oats inside this thing. Also need to turn it on. Gosh, doing everything with one hand is... That happens. That's a bit more than I would usually do in one batch of whizzing, but that's okay. Actually, maybe that is about the amount that I do. And then I'm just gonna... My camera is hanging off my neck right now, so I'm just going to let it hang. And then we put the lid on, put this thing on, these little arrows line up to each other. There we go. And then loud sound. And then we whiz until we're about this consistent. This is actually a lot more whiz than I would usually. You want it to be like a bit dusty, but not too dusty. And then we do the hard part, which I'm going to need both hands for. And that is pouring these oats into here, because if you try and do this with one hand, the oats go over the edge. Okay, so that's one batch of oats done, and then we get our dried fruit. Get some apricots out, like 3, a knife. It's quite a good strategy hanging this around my neck. I don't know if this is probably quite shaky filming, but chop the apricots. Ugh, they're so sticky. Okay, then we pick up our lovely bunch of apricots, bring them over here, put them in there. I reckon a long part of this video is just going to be me making muesli, but that's okay. In go the raisins. Oops, some of them went on the floor, and then a big apricot went in there, which we don't want. Pick up the raisins on the floor, dust them off, put them in, and then we get the nuts. And these are my delicious nuts. We just put some handful of cashews and flaked almonds, crumble up some walnuts, in goes another walnut, some more cashews and almonds, cashews, almonds, walnut, another walnut for good luck. And then we do the exciting part, which is shaky shaky. The lid on, This is very hard though. It's hard to get an even balance. That's pretty alright. And then because I'm hungry, I'm just going to get a bowl and have this muesli straight away that I've just made, instead of filling the whole container, which I might do later. See, that's just mostly nuts. I don't want that. I want some oats. I'm just gonna be a bit crazy and put the oats. No. Let's pour it like a normal person. You. Shout out to Aldi. Find my favourite spoon, which is not in there. It's not in here either. Ah, here it is. In you go. Eating my breakfast. Opening my Pokemon cards. What pack shall we open today? Space Time Smackdown. The pink one. Ready? Pink one. Open. Okay, which one do you think we should pick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backwards. Woo! Woohoo! 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 Ah, all of the same ones I already have. I'm doing this thing where I psychically guess which card I want. So there was a Lycanroc here, and now I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm searching for the energy. I think it might be this one. Oops, I tapped on the wrong one. This one. And then I can take a peek. I was wrong, so now I have to pick again. This one? What do you know? Lycanroc. So I accidentally tapped on the one that it really was. Always wanted to do one of these. Bling, 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 bling. I'm off out. Got my bag of rubbish to take with me. To come back cause I forgot. Now we're off again. Hello, we are home. I am very tired. I am very tired. Going to lay down on the sofa for a while. Laying down on the sofa, and that's the end of my day.